the Always Believe House. Oh, today we're going to have FUN, fun using numbers. You're going to learn how to add and subtract, multiply polynomials using the calculator. The calculator will not do it, but if you know if it's a multiple choice problem, the calculator is going to be able to get you the correct answer. On your next test, this is important. On your next test, if you know how to do this, you're going to pass. Got it? So make sure you're watching this. Make sure you do all the problems you're supposed to so it goes into your long-term memory. So a magical whiteboard appears, and you can see that we're going to do polynomial arithmetic, and I'm going to show you how to do this on the calculator. So the first thing we got to know to do is how to do the store function. Okay, so on number 2, I'm going to zoom in right here. The instructions are in the directions, but on number 2, we're going to store 2 as A. And then we're going to type in the problem, okay? So I'm going to go to my calculator. I'm going to go to calculate. And then I'm going to hit 2. And remember to store, you hit control variable, and then we're going to store A. So now every time I type in an A, the calculator is going to plug 2 in and calculate it out. So now then I'm going to go in and type number 1. And I've got the problems over here. So it's parentheses 6a squared. So parentheses 6a to the second power. And then it's plus 4a to the fourth, 4a. To get an exponent in, you have to hit the caret symbol. Do y'all see where it's red? It's to the left of the 4. Then I'm going to type in a 4. If I don't do anything next, everything I type in is going to stand that exponent. So I'm going to hit the right arrow button. Now then I'm going to type in minus 1. Then I'm going to close the parentheses, plus, open a parentheses, a squared. To do the squared, you can just do the x squared button, minus 7a to the fourth. Hit the caret symbol 4, get out of the exponent, and then plus 2. And then I'm going to close the parentheses and hit enter. Now then I'm going to go to the paper and I'm going to put negative 19 down. I'm going to do the same thing for all of these problems. One of them is going to equal to negative 19, and that's going to be the correct answer. Fun. So let's go back to the calculator and let's type in choice B. So choice B is negative 3a to the fourth. Hit the right arrow button. Plus 3a squared. And then plus 1. If this is equal to negative 19, I'm done. Hit enter. Nope, it's negative 35. So you just got to keep plugging them in until you get the answer. Now then, on the paper, you're going to put negative 35 here. That one won't work, will it? Now then, I'm going to go through and calculate. It needs to start with a negative 3a to the fourth, and we need a 7a squared. Let's type in C. Okay, so I'm going to go type in C. So I'm going to go to my calculator, and I'm going to type in C, which is negative 3a to the fourth, negative 3a caret 4, hit the right arrow button, plus 7a squared, plus 7a to the second power, and then plus 1. The more you do this, the quicker you're going to get. Hit enter, and look at what I got, negative 19. That's the one that matches. That's easy, people. If you know how to do this, you're going to pass star. I mean, you could do almost enough problems like this to pass star if you know how to store. So I'm going to go back to my paper. I'm going to put negative 19, check mark it, and C is the right answer. FUN, fun. You just got to be able to store that number, plug it in, and figure out which one matches. Let's go to number 3. Okay, so on number 3, I don't have A anymore, I have P. So I'm going to store 2 as P. So I'm going to go to my calculator, and I'm going to hit 2, and I'm going to hit control variable, and I'm going to use a P on it. Hit enter. Now then I'm going to type in the problem. So we're on number 3, 6p plus 7. So parentheses, 6p plus 7, and then plus 7p to the third. Plus 7p, and I'm going to hit the caret to 3. Remember, I have to hit the right arrow button. Now I'm going to close the parentheses. Then I'm going to hit minus. I'm going to open another parentheses. And then it's what? 3 plus 4p. 3 plus 4p. Will it type in the p? There it goes. Well, plus 4p. It's not typing in the p. Jiminy crickets. Minus 8p cubed. That's weird. It's not typing in the p. How can I get that p in there? That's weird. It's not working. I don't know if yours won't type it in or what. We might have to change the letter, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. This is weird. And I'm going to change all the letters to X. So I'm going to hit enter again. I'm going to get an error. And I'm just going to store 2 as X. That's weird. It won't work. Not Q, as X. Now then I'm going to go up to the problem, copy it, and then I'm going to go back and change all these P to X's. I don't know why it's doing that on the calculator. Jiminy crickets. 6X. And I need a parentheses. And this needs to be an X. Let me type it all over again. It's going to just delete. My calculator stinks. Okay, so parentheses. 6x, so I'm just changing these up to x's so it'll work. Plus 7, plus 7x cubed, Jiminy crickets. Close the parentheses, and then minus, parentheses, 3 plus 4x, and then minus 8x cubed, minus 8x to the 3rd power. Hit the right arrow button. Close the parentheses. Okay, hit enter, and now I got it. I got 128. So, y'all listen, if that happens to you, did y'all see how the calculator wouldn't let me type in P? Just automatically switch it. Always use X, Y, or Z if you have to do that. So I switched it to X. I typed in my problem, and this is what I got. So a 128. So I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to put equal 128. Now that you would just type in all the answer choices, the one that gives you 128 is the answer. I'm going to go through and pick the right one. It needs to start with 15p cubed. So let's type in B, okay? So I'm going to type in 15x squared plus 2x plus 4. So I'm going to go to the calculator. 15x to the 3rd, hit the right arrow button, minus 4x, like we're doing B, plus 2x, and then plus 4. Hit enter, and it's 128. So now if you get lucky and do it right off the bat on the first one, you got it. You don't have to try anymore. Try to get at least 2 of them though, and then like write down what you get when you do these. So right here, this is 128. Put a check mark, that's going to work. Try to at least get 2 of them so you can get the repetition. Let's go to number 7. This is the last one I'm going to do with y'all, okay? And let's just make this, we'll try with the V. Hopefully the V will work. So we need to store 2 as V, don't we? So we're going to go to our calculator. I'm going to store 2, control variable as V. Hit enter. So now my V is stored, right? And I'm going to do number 7. So parentheses 5x minus 3. Wait, we're doing, 5V minus 3, I'm sorry. 5V minus 3, close the parentheses, 7V minus 8. 7V minus 8, close the parentheses. So I've calculated this in. It's going to give me the answer when it plugs in 2 for V, and it's 42. So I'm going to go to my paper, and I'm going to put equal 42. Got it? Now then, all I've got to do is just type in the answer choices. The one that gives me 42 is going to be it. And I'm going to just start with A and just keep typing them in. So letter A is 35V squared plus 24. 35V squared plus 30 plus 24. Hit enter, and it's not 42, is it? Okay, so go to your paper, put 42, or what was it? It was 164. So put 164. Now then we're going to try B. Okay, so I'm going to go to my calculator and I'm going to type in B. 35V squared. 35V squared. And then plus 19V. Plus 19V. And then minus 24. Minus 24. So all I'm doing is typing in the answer choices. Got this? Hit enter, and I get 154. So I'm going to go to my paper. I'm going to put equal 154. That one didn't work, did it? And now I'm going to type in C. Just keep typing them in. One of them's going to match. If it doesn't, you typed in the problem wrong. So let's type in C. Okay, C is 35V squared. 35V squared. And then it's plus or minus 61V. Minus 61V. Ooh, I need a minus sign, don't I? Minus 61V. And then plus 24. Plus 24. So I have my problem typed in, hit enter, and ding, 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 ding. Yay! It's 42. I don't need to type in D now, do I? So I'm going to go to my paper. Put equal 42, check mark, check mark. C is the right answer. Guys, this is a piece of cake. All of these problems are like this. So y'all listen. If you have a problem with a polynomial and the answers are polynomial choices, all you got to do is store. Now then, you're going to do the evens. So you're going to go through and do the right-hand column. That should give you enough repetition. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 problems, 9 problems. You should be able to do that and remember what you're doing here, okay? So store 2 as a letter. For instance, on the first one, we're going to store 2 as M, aren't we? We're going to go through there and type it in and get the problems, okay? Get those answers. This is going to make a game changer for you. You just got to remember when to use this on your test. You're going to do wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Remember, you are amazing. You are created to do wonderful things. And you are awesome. Oh.